125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
What's good, everybody? We back. We skipped a week, but we back.
What's going on? We appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Like Wifey said, we missed last week. We had a few events to attend.
Yeah, we was lit last week, y'all. We was lit. Hey, let me tell you about that award show last week, though.
What'd you say, Rich Mo? How you feeling, big homie?
I'm still high.
You still?
Hey,
Still high after the award. That was a moment in time.
it was.
was.
It
It
was
was
so
fucking
dope.
amazing.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
Black
had a-
Ink
we had
Radio
a great
represented to
time.
the fullest.
Yeah.
And then we had our castmates
Yeah.
for Women in the
Everybody
Life
was
Atlanta
there.
come out.
It was
yeah.
nice to meet them.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet. It was dope. I like them.
Energy was good.
I even like your lawyer. She's cool.
Yeah. Who?
The lawyer. What was her name? Was it Vanessa?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
Vanessa Day.
Most
Was it Day?
definitely.
She said her name and she made me remember it because she was
Got to.
Day like day or something like that. She was like, remember my name. And she said, shout them out. I said, I shouted them out
Yeah.
already. She said, but you ain't shout out the show. I said, you right. So I shouted the show out.
And we appreciate you showing
Yeah, we
love.
do.
You show love
Yeah, you
all
show
night.
love.
We
Hey,
appreciate that,
Listen,
man.
Hey, we family, man.
Absolutely,
Y'all know what's
absolutely.
up.
That
We
just
turned
give
to
you,
that thing.
yeah, just give you a little taste of what's to come when we hit the screen. That's all.
And I loved it. And, you know, we had fun.
We
Yeah,
did.
we did.
That was an amazing night.
It was.
I was high.
It was.
I'm on stage just like, is this really happening?
You
It
did your
was.
thing.
It was.
Thank you.
You did your thing.
Thank you. I wasn't sure because I thought I was being a little belligerent, but, you know.
No, you had when you had to clear him off the stage out of Boosie area. I was like, wait a minute, I ain't never heard Rich Mo get like that. He let that New York
Hey,
come out.
You know it's crazy? You know when you upset when you put the mic down
Yeah,
and you just start yelling.
yeah.
And you louder than the mic.
Yeah.
I like it. If I have to come down there and embarrass one of you niggas,
Yep, that's exactly what
clear
you
the
said.
fuck out. I said I would embarrass you. I would jump down there and fucking embarrass you. Niggas was like, pew, 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 pew. Everybody cleared out and I was happy. I was like, you know what, good. Because he looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, he did.
He was over there and it was just too many people in his section, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't for them. So it's like, yo, man, if I had to, I'm talking on the mic being nice. Could y'all please clear it out? Could y'all do nobody listening? I
was.
said,
He was nice
I was
at
like,
first.
stop the music.
Yeah, you said it like 5 times.
Yeah.
Then you
I
had to
put
let
the mic. If I have to come down
did.
there, because I meant that with every inch of my heart. You know, I love them people.
Yeah,
But if I had to come down there,
you was gonna come down.
I was gonna come down there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to respect the man's space.
Yeah, like don't do that. I ain't want to have to hurt nobody.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't have to. I'm glad
Yeah.
everything went smooth.
Everything went pretty smooth. It was nice. And then what I liked is on Boosie's way out, I grabbed him. Like his entourage is moving. What I like about him, very respectful. What he did was he sent somebody over to me and said, Boosie want to go. It was over already. And I was like, yeah, you could go. As soon as I said that, the dude went over there and I just seen Boosie say, yo, and everybody started moving. I'm glad you just didn't leave.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I kind of went around the back and caught him on the way out. And I grabbed his arm and I was like, bruh, thanks. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I love this vibe.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we love your vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just respect him for the type of person he is.
Yeah.
Because when he received that award, it looked like it really hit his heart.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it
it
did.
did.
He said that's his hood Grammy.
He said, man, this
This
my hood
Grammy.
Yep.
But when he first seen it, the way he looked at his man, he said, you see this shit?
Yeah.
Like he
Hey, that award was dope, though. Like, it was
was.
really pretty.
man, I picked it out myself. That
It was from
motherfucker
the
was
people.
crystal.
Yeah.
It cost a grip. You know, it was crystal. It was nice. And it was engraved with the Black Ink Radio logo, the Too Hot Radio logo. And then it had a picture of some flowers on it. It was engraved with flowers. And it said these flowers are awarded to Boosie Badass for always being you and not letting them change you.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that nigga, I know when he went home and read it, he probably was like, what the fuck?
That's love.
You know?
You got to give people their roses while they still here.
That was the
So
whole
that
point.
was
Is that we
dope.
could be starting to give out the flowers.
Yeah.
While they still here. And that was the point. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's love.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We
did.
appreciate the
I'm
invite.
I'm glad y'all came.
Yeah.
Y'all came right. Y'all came deep.
We did.
So I really
I
appreciate
told you we
y'all.
was coming deep.
You
We had,
did say that.
we had to show up and show out. We
You
had to
said
show up and show out and support Black Ink Radio, the
Yeah.
fam.
Hey, man,
Of course.
I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for real.
No problem. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. We had to switch up the time time to now it's going to be Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we appreciate y'all rocking with Mold in the Clay podcast where we discuss everything relationships. So continue to send us those relationship topics that you want us to discuss on the show. So tonight we got a special guest
Come on, guest.
sitting to the left of me.
How y'all doing out there?
Come on, big sis. Well, little sis.
So
Big sis.
Hold on. Because I'm big in here, okay?
So everything that I learned what to do in life and everything that I learned what not to do in life all came before me from learning from my big sister, y'all. So we're going to give it up one time for Toy. She in the building straight from the D.
Oh, yeah, D-Town.
Hey, okay.
Detroit, stand
Oh,
up.
well, sis. You
Straight in
know
the
it.
building. You know.
So, what we talking about today, babe?
So today we talking about social media in relationships. I think everybody can relate to social media and relationships, but it's a whole lot of different aspects you can go when you're
It
talking
is.
about social media and relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think my issue was in the very beginning of our relationship.
Oh, here we go.
You know, I didn't realize how private she was in the very beginning. You know, and she never ever posted me on social media, like
Wow.
ever,
Never.
never.
Look
like
here.
she did not.
I watch people though. Sometimes they'll post everybody that they with, and sometimes it'll last a month.
See, but I try to tell people, like, sometimes when you post people, it's like bad luck.
Is
That's
it?
like getting a tattoo of somebody's
Nah, I think a
name.
tattoo is. Nah, I think
I think when you put your business out there like that on social media,
Yeah.
I feel like if you showing that it's a good, then it goes bad. If you show that it's bad, it might go good. I feel like whatever feels is going on in your relationship, the opposite happens. That's what I think personally.
You think so?
even if you got longevity in it, because I post her ass all day.
No, once you got longevity, it's over. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
in the beginning
In
stages.
the beginning,
Yeah.
when things are not sure.
Yeah.
I think you got to get to a point where y'all are sure about each other, everything is perfect, and nobody can really mess it up.
Yeah.
And or even at the point where whether you have an argument or not, it ain't gonna affect it.
Right. So let me ask you this, Toy. Have you ever been in a situation where where
I
you-
seen the face already. It's like, you know.
where you was with somebody and they may not have posted you to your liking, or you ever post people that you were in a situation with?
I don't think that I've ever posted pictures or said I'm in a relationship with anybody on social media.
Never?
I might do a little status and say something that only that person would know that I'm talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I have this last person I was with, like I said, I never post about anybody.
You don't.
Yeah.
Last person meaning you ain't with them no more. Okay.
Game recognized game. Let me say that first.
Okay, OG.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, OG.
And she would always post, you know, in the past, pictures of her and who she was with in the past. You know what I'm saying? Just one person in particular, but they were together for a long, long time. But she would post pictures of her friends, you know what I'm saying? And me and her was homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't even post a picture of us just kicking it, just saying, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that.
Smoking
you
a
know what I mean?
cigar, out having a
Nothing.
drink.
And I asked about it one day. It's like, well, I don't want to be posting, you know what I'm saying, didn't go well in my last relationship. And I just, you know what I'm saying? But I respect that for what it is. But I also knew it was some background to it. You know what I'm saying?
Some
I
bullshit.
knew. You know what I'm saying?
Because y'all homies, you already knew there
I
was something
already
else
knew-
going on.
I knew how it was laying.
I know
You
how
what
you
I'm
get
saying?
down, girl. You was lying. You ain't want your last. You don't lie to me.
But I never really cared in the past about anybody posting me because I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I wasn't doing it. And I know I wasn't going to do it.
But the thing is, when you know somebody, you know they like to post people, and they're not posting you, it feels a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Whether you want them to post you or not.
Could that be? Could that be a form of validation though? Like,
Yeah,
dang,
does
she
that
ain't post me.
solidify your relationship?
Yeah, like dang, she ain't post me. So is she ashamed of me? Like, does she not want nobody to know that we together? Like, did it make you feel like that?
It made me feel like that.
Aw.
It sure did. I got an earful.
Did you?
I did. And then one day I was just like, let me just get on here and post this woman already. And then I did. And then as we started getting serious, like, now I post her all the time because that's my wife. So I feel
But see,
comfortable.
that's where I went wrong because I wasn't posting her at all.
Yeah.
And it's like every time I post her, it's a problem. You know what I mean? Like
What is the problem, though?
when I post her, she don't like what I say. And then not only do she not
It
like
ain't
what I
enough.
say, yeah, it ain't enough. It's like, oh, you sound like you talking about a friend, or you sound like, and then it goes into, then it be an argument about something else. It's like an argument occurs because of, not because of the post, but it seems like every time I post her, we argue about something. I motherfucker take that down. I don't want nobody to know. You know, it's just like it just seems like it's a curse for me.
It
You
seems
know?
like she want to take your phone and select a picture and write the post for you.
That's
So she
probably
can make
what
sure
it is.
she let everybody
probably what
know.
it is.
You know what I
That
mean?
is probably what it is. She wants to.
What you put ain't good enough.
It ain't good enough.
You know, she needs you to go deep.
Yeah, she needs me to say, I love her. I don't want no one else in this world. I would die without her, and I can't breathe. That's what I think.
That's her words of validation, though. She might need that. It might be her love language.
I mean, you know, I told you before, her love language is all of them.
Damn.
She wants them all, but you have to treat somebody a certain way to get all of those, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. I mean, the thing is, like, did she ever post you on her social media?
Good question.
Very vaguely. Like the back of me holding my daughter. Like when my
Wow.
daughter was in a you know those things to carry.
Car seat,
She posted the back of me. She's posted my arm. You know.
So
like
how does
shit
that?
like
but
that.
it doesn't. But according
I
to
don't
you, it
give
don't
a
bother
fuck.
you. You
I
don't
don't-
care if she.
I don't-
That ain't no
I don't-
validation. That's how I am. Like it ain't no validation.
I'm not worried about what you post about
Yeah.
me.
It
I
ain't no
really don't
validation
care,
to me
yeah.
either because
It
I know
doesn't
I'm
change.
bagging that. So
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
doesn't make or break
it's not
me.
a validation for me, but for me, I just feel like, you know, I know how many people come in my inbox, you know, and nowadays, you know, you be on social media, you don't never post a person that you with. People looking at like, are y'all really together? Like your girlfriend or your wife really like, how do they really feel about them? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like, and it's you just don't want to hear the negative shit. Like, what's the issue? Just post me. That's it. Just post me.
I just feel like social media
One or two
is
times.
social media
Overrated.
is. I come from the era of the beginning of social media, and I
too.
feel like your social media is your world, and you don't have to put your. I never believed in putting your personal life on there.
Yeah.
I've never posted my car. I've never posted my house. I've never posted anything personal. So why would I post you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
okay.
post cars. I don't even post. I don't put people into my world. I post myself in the club, and by the time I post it, I ain't there. I post, it's
that's
like
smart, 'cause
I'm-
you know how to
I
move.
I move a certain way with
Yeah.
social media. Now it's been like that.
Yeah.
If I'm in another country, by the time you see the pictures, I'm
be
home,
home.
and you think I'm still there.
Well, my thing always been, don't worry about if I post you on social media about what you need to worry about is am I acting that way in public?
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
But the
Yeah.
problem is people look at your social media and assume you acting like that in public. Or you acting single. So they think you acting
Yeah.
single in public.
Yeah.
Like when I'm on the radio, she feels like that you know this is public. So when I don't just say, "Oh, I'm in a loving relationship. I love her. I will die for her."
You getting in
I
trouble
just-
tonight.
I'm already in
I
trouble.
keep on telling him.
I'm already in trouble.
I told him if she watched
I've
watched
been in
any
trouble.
of our podcasts, he gonna be in trouble.
Deep
She
shit.
no, she'll start to understand. I feel like if she watched ours,
Yeah.
she would understand because this is me being real,
And honest.
and it would be like you would get the real. She watches the ones where it's like, what are you watching that for?
She's trying to see who you interviewing,
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem.
who you got up in the studio.
Yeah, it's like why and then the reason why I don't think she wants to watch this one is because she feels like on this one I tell what our problems are. And in that she says, well, you letting these people know that we have problems and then they can get in. They can't get in if I don't let them in.
Exactly.
That's true.
True.
That's true. And this might be a form of therapy too.
Yeah.
You know, to
She
be able to
need-
release it.
She
You know.
needs to know. But I told her this helps.
Yeah.
And I even said it in therapy. We in therapy together. And I told the therapist, like, you know, they help me. And I want her to watch because it can help us. But she don't watch it. She rather watch the ones where there's girls on that's available. Because y'all don't like men.
Yeah.
It's like, I
She
ain't
got nothing
watching
to worry
that.
about.
He's safe over there. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Hey, tell her I like men.
You feel me? I'm about to let her know.
She,
If I say that, she gonna watch every show after that.
when we walk outside, Shawty gonna
watch
be
every
outside.
show.
Right. Lord have mercy.
You
So
watch every show. You gonna get me in trouble. I like man. She gonna like what? So you was sitting 2 people down from somebody that like men. I don't like this.
So do y'all? I think a lot of people be fronting on social media too, like make it seem like it's more than what it is. So a lot of people put on a big front on social
course.
media.
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You know, and it's not attractive at all. Certainly, if we know you personally,
Right.
and you putting stuff on Facebook,
Yeah.
and people looking at you sideways like, dude, do you not know you got friends on your Facebook?
Man.
They already know you.
We see you
Look
nigga.
here. One thing that I'm not ever gonna do, and they say never, but I ain't ever gonna talk about anything that's like going on in my household.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people get on there and want advice about certain
Man, they
situations
break up every other day.
that's going on, you know, in their household, and that's just something I can't do. That's inviting unwanted energy. Like, we gonna figure this out. You know what I mean?
All right, so let me ask y'all a question, right? Do you think social media is private, or do you think that you should? It's a part of your relationship.
No,
I don't think
it's
so.
a
I don't
part.
think it's a part of a relationship, but I don't think social media is private either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very selective of what I post. Like, if you go down my timeline on social media,
It's
it's
positive.
God, family, and
No,
my
but
kids.
that's not what I mean. What I
Don't
mean,
forget about the strippers.
don't forget about the strippers, please don't.
So you can't
I
have
like
your
her.
you can't have your
Listen.
phone out with the strippers.
No,
You can, cause I didn't see your timeline.
I mean I'm hosting. I gotta show that stuff. I gotta show proof that I was there. But no, and that's not a problem to her. That's the weird shit. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's like them strippers is they like guys. What you think going on there?
Yeah.
But because you know I'm getting paid to be there, it's not a problem. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
So when I sit here and interview somebody, it's a problem. But my question about social media being private, that's not what I mean.
What you mean?
What I mean is, okay, so she had a problem with you posting her, right?
Right.
Do you say to her like, well, this is my space? So this is my space
Yeah.
to be because social media is really started out for people to just
Connect. For
well
me,
to
in
connect,
college.
but also to express yourself.
Yeah.
Twitter, what's on your mind?
What's happening?
Instagram.
Not Instagram. Facebook.
Facebook.
What are you thinking? What's on your mind? Shit
Yeah.
like that. Like it's meant for you to vent, kinda,
Yeah.
or to be yourself, or to create your. You know, MySpace was to create your
you
MySpace.
took
What
it
about
way
that
back.
Black Planet?
Ooh, y'all took it way
Black, well,
back.
Black Planet was to get with
To
black
get,
people.
to get, yeah.
Don't
yeah.
bring that up. Are you trying to get me in trouble? Who are you, a spy? Who is she?
Hey, she is the feds though.
Wait, literally?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that out there yet. She the feds.
GBA? No,
I
GBI?
don't do that.
That's a GBI? I know another one. I got another friend that's a GBI. If you're a GBI. If you the feds, I mean, you gonna have to lead it. Thank y'all for coming. I need to go.
Churchman, girl.
But my question is like, should social media be separate from your relationship? Should you allow, like, cause from what I know, a lot of relationships, people don't follow each other in relationships. They don't follow each other. They
seen
don't.
that a few
They don't
times.
watch
Yeah.
each other's Instagram.
But why though? Why wouldn't you
Hey,
follow?
you
Unless
know,
you got
because-
some.
I
no,
stopped
it's-
following my ex. Like I was like, block me, unfriend me, whatever.
Because you didn't want to see it.
But look, I'm her PR. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm my wife PR. Cause she'll get on there and she will just go from 0 to 100, and I'm like, baby,
Facts.
what I say, what I come in there and say. I said, baby, now don't get mad at me because I'm just telling you this. I said, but you need to erase that. I said,
And I be mad as shit.
but she do
I'm
it.
like, this is my
But
space.
but that's advice. That's advice because you're helping her understand what she might not like about what she posted. You're saying that doesn't look good. Like I know you don't like that.
Yeah.
But for you to get on there and say I don't like that, and you need to cut that, is that okay?
Oh no, I wouldn't. That's her personal space. That's what I'm saying. That's her personal space. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but you still tell me.
I do tell, but if she be like, I'm not.
It ain't no. It's not how you put it. She'll just automatically be like, "Baby, you need to take that shit down." And I'd be like, "This my damn space."
But the reason
like,
why
I
I
can't
say-
say what I want to say on my shit.
She can, but the reason I tell her it's not for personal reason. It's for business reason. That's the reason why I tell her for
you're
business
giving her
reasons.
good advice.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I'm
business
saying.
reasons.
And you wouldn't take it down if you ain't think it was a smart move.
Yeah. Once I explain it to her, and she be like, "Yeah, baby, damn, you right." She be.
Sometimes I just want to put it on there and just post it and get it out, so whoever needs to
I
see
think
it,
that's
see
what
it,
I
and
think
then I
that's
take it down.
what Twitter's for. Twitter's more.
I don't even know
for
how to work
me,
that.
But Twitter, me and she found my Twitter recently. Oh God, I was saying the wildest shit on Twitter. I mean because she never had a Twitter. Because she young. I was on Twitter saying it was like my place to just be more than me.
Yeah.
To be
Twitter
just
is that space,
to
though.
be dumb. I was just being dumb.
Let me find out
I
you on Twitter.
drink
Yeah,
her
so-
bathwater. I
you
wouldn't even
know.
drink nobody. I wouldn't even drink nobody bathwater. I'm talking about I drink her bathwater. I suck the nails out. I was just going dumb.
That was my line back in the day. I drink your bath water.
Man, that
That
worked.
sound like somebody uncle.
It
Hey.
worked. Hey, it worked.
You know why somebody uncle was using that? Because it worked. Girl, I drink your bathwater. They be like this.
So do
You
y'all
would?
do y'all think that y'all supposed to tell y'all partner like when people slide in your DM on some disrespectful type stuff?
No.
No, you don't think so? I mean, I don't know if you should or not, but I do. Like,
I don't
I
think you have to report it, but I do think that, you know, you can bring it up, but I don't think you have to report. As long as you take care of it correctly,
Yeah.
you ain't got to report it. It's not hey, someone slid in my DMs today. It's like, you know what I think is the wrong thing to do?
What's that?
Is to get someone so comfortable with knowing everything. Because you know what the problem with knowing everything is? The day you decide to not say something, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're
It's a
wrong.
lot of that.
I used to do that. I used to want to know so much and tell so much that I used to tell everything. Oh, you know, as soon as my phone rings, oh, it's so and so, and then get on the phone. Oh, it's so and so, get on the phone. Then the minute it's just like I don't feel like doing that no more, even if it's not a problem. You know what happens? I pick up the phone.
Who was that?
Baby, who's that? What? Who's that? Who's calling us? They're not calling us. They're calling
Who
me.
calling us?
Who's texting us? See, that's the thing. But when you open that door
Yeah.
to letting someone know everything,
Yeah.
then they're going to want to know everything.
That's
And
true.
sometimes you just, even if it's not bad, you just don't want to give everything up.
Yeah.
You just want to, like, sometimes you want to feel like you got your own little space.
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio. I need my little space sometimes.
I tell baby who slide in the inbox. That's because normally it's a potential. And sometimes I'll be having
That's
to
different.
let her know
That's different.
if it's a good potential or not.
That's different. Y'all got
Yeah.
a different
You know.
situation going on.
My thing is, it don't matter who slide in your inbox. It matters how you handle it. So if
Thank you.
if you check them, that's good. If you ignore them, that's good. If you entertain, we got a problem.
We got a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
deal
Yeah.
problem.
That's a whole problem.
Especially if
Yeah.
you entertain them without me telling you how to entertain them. Because you come to me now and say, yo, so this girl said, I'm like, okay, so this is what you say. Now we good. But if you're telling me, I've been talking to this person for a minute now, you been doing what? You tripping.
Yeah.
You know,
I
because
don't
like
want-
a nigga sent money to my girl. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have a problem with that. The thing was, she was good for being truthful by telling me he sent money. Cool. You know what I mean? But then it's like, now you getting phone calls and, you know, I don't give a fuck if you're in another country.
Right.
My whole point is it's
your
weird.
language.
It's weird now. Yeah.
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 You know
See,
what I'm
I be
saying?
telling Tiana that, like, because I told you she is a people collector, so people be sliding to her.
People collector.
Look, people be sliding her
This
inbox
is
all the
mine.
time, right? So, what I tell her is, I said, people nowadays, they big on receipts. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could talk to whoever. Like, I know she a social butterfly, but, you know what I'm saying? If you talking to him a little frequent, just give me a heads up. But like, hey, baby, I be having conversations with such and such. She cool as hell, whatever. You know what I mean? So just so
And
I
I
can know.
do.
And she do.
I do.
That's
I
good.
don't leave nothing out.
Yeah.
I tell them.
That's good.
You know?
Because the thing is, I really feel social media should be your own realm. I feel like I really believe, I don't think people should be following each other that's in relationships, because it could, whether it's good or bad, it could be bad. If I look on your page and niggas leaving hard eyes and hey babe, talking all this shit, I don't know if that's real or not. See, and
What you mean?
I seen niggas under girls' pics. Hey babe, I'm niggas. It's called trolls.
Oh, it's real.
What a troll? No. When I say real, a troll would pretend that they're dating her when they're not.
Okay.
And she
Okay,
knows
that
they're
kinda
not
troll.
dating her. She knows she don't speak to him.
Yeah.
But you look on her page and you see a nigga like, yeah, babe, you know, how was your day today? And
That's real
you know,
shit. They do
how's
do
your
that.
morning? And then you're like, hold up, like you be speaking to this nigga?
No.
And she'll tell you no, but there's no proof that she's not. So what happens now?
See, she'll get them all the way together. Now, I ain't gonna lie. My wife is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So
She alright.
I would look.
I'm sorry, I had to. She's
tell
very
you,
beautiful.
Rich.
You know that. She got
Look.
beautiful kids too.
I'm a Rich Mo in the parking lot after this show. I ain't gonna threaten you on camera, but you better leave my daughters alone.
They
In the
fine.
parking
I'm
lot.
fine. They
Look
good.
here.
They good. No, they're not fine. They good. I'm sorry. They fine is a bad word, right?
Look, Rich Mo, I got you.
Your daughters are great. They're good kids.
Look,
Sorry, they're in relationships.
After this
I'm
show,
good.
after this show.
She gonna beat me up.
But look here, what I was going to say, like when she posts pictures on Instagram, it be dudes, be commenting, you know what I'm saying? But they don't be disrespectful with it. They might be like, good Lord, or drop a heart or stuff like that.
Yeah, because you
and I
all
don't
down
mind.
my timeline.
But I don't mind.
But there's those people that will pretend they know her. Like,
Yeah.
yo, yeah, babe, are you good? And you ain't answer me today. This troll, they will lie.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you do then? I don't want to see it. If I trust you, I trust you. I know you're going to handle it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to feel like now you
But
entertain
can you be mad at her for that though? Because you can't be upset for what somebody else do.
But you
on
gotta,
your social
as
media.
long as she handle it, I'm good. Like I know my wife and I know her mouth. Like she'll handle it quick, fast, in a hurry. You know what I'm saying?
That's the time
But
she
when
don't
you're-
mind if I
but-
go in on my Facebook.
but when you're not in a good space
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
this
and you
stuff,
see it.
you don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah.
She could have erased her DMs. She could show, oh look, babe, I wasn't talking to
How
her.
would that trust come in?
Why the fuck
Yeah.
is he talking like this if it ain't real?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you say? What do you
Yeah.
do now?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's
on
why
that.
I'd rather not see it and just trust you.
Yeah.
Because whatever happens in the dark will come to the light anyway.
Anyway.
So I might as well allow you to hang yourself.
Yeah.
You know, here's the rope. Here's a lot of rope. Here's so much rope that you gotta jump off the
Not so much.
motherfucking
Not so
Grand
much, Rick.
Canyon to die.
So look.
So if you die, you really fucked up.
So here's the last question. So the last question is, how much time do you think is respectable enough, like when you chilling with your partner, to be on social media? Like how much time do you think is good? Because I know a lot of people have their phones in their hand 24/7, like laying in the bed, watching TV, watching a movie, riding in the car. So how much time do you think is acceptable when you're in a relationship and you with your partner to be on social media?
I mean, I think if we at the dinner table, we out for dinner and stuff like that, then I think it's inappropriate. You should not be on social media scrolling, looking at shit, you know what I'm saying? But I think if you at home laying in the bed, y'all chilling, we ain't having no type of cuddle time or nothing. You about half sleep, I'm gonna scroll. Cause that's what
I'm
put me to
gonna
sleep.
scroll.
Just like that's what put her to sleep. She'd be like, baby, I'm just gonna scroll because it's gonna put me to sleep and I'll be sleeping about 5 minutes.
Out of there. What you think, Toy?
I feel like if you enjoying yourself while you with that person, there ain't gonna be no need for social media.
Bang!
That's true.
Where she came from? What do you? Y'all always got great guests. I love them. I never met you before, right? You kind of look like somebody else that was here, but you're great. So I kind of agree with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I will say is this: it also depends on what your profession is. Sometimes you might need to be on social media.
Yeah.
You might need to be in your phone. And that's a whole other topic. How long should you be in your phone, period, when
yeah.
you with your mate? Because I have that issue. Y'all always bring up my issues. So my thing is you know, I feel like it depends on your on what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
right.
I feel like if you with your mate, you shouldn't be on social media at all. You should be entertained by your woman. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Or
true.
your whoever.
Yeah.
You get me? But I do feel like It really depends on your occupation.
Yeah.
And
That's
people
true.
should understand that. Because the biggest problem I have in my home is how much I'm on my phone. But what she don't understand is that, you know,
But your
I have
job requires you to be.
24 fucking hours.
See, she on her phone. I give her a hard time, but it's like she on her phone. But then next thing you know, we got an email coming, we got a booking coming, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what I'm doing.
That's what she
But the
doing.
only thing is, see, what she doing relates to you a little bit.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
she can turn to you and say, "Look, I'm on my phone because it is," and you like, okay, that now you cool with it.
But what if it ain't had nothing to do with you? What
If it had nothing to do with you, you gonna,
Sometimes I think my wife in her prior world was a counselor or something, but because sometimes it don't be having nothing to do with it. But I'm cool. Like she be on her
what
phone.
if she was still in her bag or dealing with business?
and you don't know
but it didn't
what the
have
fuck it
nothing to do
is.
with you?
Ain't got nothing to do with you at all. You don't know
Oh,
what
I mean
it
that's
is.
cool. She handling business. That's business. Business is business. That's cool.
Whether it includes her or not.
But because if I want
Because she
her,
got business that
don't
include
include
me.
her. So if I need
But see-
I need my time, I'm gonna be like, babe, get off your phone. She be like, okay, let me send this
But
last
if she
email.
conducting business,
So what
It stops.
if it got to the point where, you know, she really couldn't just put it down at all? Like you could say put the phone down, but it's like, okay, she really has to still kind of check the phone because the business ain't done.
I would be cool with that.
It
I
ain't gonna
respect
be
that.
done.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Cause she'll let me know. I'd be cool with it. Like, baby,
Yeah,
I'm
see,
trying to.
I try to let
I'm
people
trying to
know,
seal
and
this. Yeah.
that doesn't work. What happens is
Gotta seal the deal, baby.
There's no family time, and there's no you and me, and
Mm-hmm.
you always in your phone, and it's.
Yeah.
it's
I mean, but
it's
there comes a
bad.
time where you have to know how to balance it out. There's balance, and when you have a family, business ain't always that important. Like you don't want to lose your family over your business.
Cause our kids would check the hell out of us
will.
if we sitting there. Cause we have movie night quite often. So we sitting downstairs watching a movie together. Our little 8-year-old and our son, they'll be like, "Mama, y'all on y'all phone. Get off y'all phone," and we just put it down.
your
like,
phone down.
Yep, we'll put it down. Give them
We'll
that
be out
undivided
eating or
attention.
whatever on the phone while
but
you
you
got
know
your
what's
phone.
a good solution to that? Maybe find somebody that you trust that can handle your business. So when you have to be away, absolutely have to, forward your calls to that person just
That's
for that
coming.
specific amount.
That's
of time.
That's coming.
That's
we gotta
coming.
get that. That's coming.
Yeah, I need that
You do.
We need to do that.
because it's just hard though when you feel like no one else would do the job as good as you would.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah, that's how I be like, oh, I can't let go of
I'd
that.
be
Yeah.
scared.
If it ain't
like,
her, I
are
can't let
you
go
gonna-
of it.
Are you gonna handle it the way I would handle it?
Yep.
Yep.
I've been
That's my
around some
thing.
dummies.
Yeah. That's my
I'm
thing.
telling motherfuckers, go over there, bring that pillow, and put the pillow over there.
I can't stand you.
Well, why wouldn't you want me to put the pillow over there? Because I want the pillow there. But don't you think the pillow would be better over there? Could you put the pillow over there? Well, if I put the pillow over here, you know what? Leave the pillow.
Just put it
alone.
where you want to go.
I'll move the pillow myself.
Yep. Put it where you want to go.
I'll move the pillow.
Yeah.
Don't touch the pillow now.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's what happens with everything. Now, it goes back to, I'll just do it myself. Because your dumbass you know what I tell people? Tuck your brain away. Tuck your brain away. It's unprofessional.
Yeah.
Just put your brain in
said
your pocket.
Damn.
It's unprofessional. Stop thinking. What are you thinking for? Take orders. Don't think. I'm not
Yeah.
asking you to think. I'm not asking you to do anything but do what I ask you to do.
Yeah. We gotta
Oh,
give.
so you one of them people.
I'm not asking you to listen. There's people I need to think. And there's people I don't. If I don't need you to think, don't fucking
waste your
think,
time
please.
thinking.
You're wasting your time
Yeah.
and mine. Don't ask me questions. Don't try to embellish. Don't try to make nothing better. Just put the shit where I told you. Just send the email I told you. Don't ask me nothing.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I didn't give you all the information.
Yeah.
You don't even know why I'm asking you to do this. So why you even?
It
You
feel
don't
like,
even know why I asked you to do it. And you.
oh, that touched a nerve, Richard.
It did.
That touched a nerve.
That's
we,
why-
we gotta get back to the times where.
That's why Jasmine is not here.
Oh, my girl.
Yeah.
Look, we can't talk about my girl. That's my girl.
I love her. But that girl thought too much, and her thoughts was just like,
That was my girl.
Yeah,
She
it's
started
like
off
the
strong
fuck.
with us.
She
She started off
did. She
strong
did.
with us.
that motherfucker was country
Hey.
dumb.
And on that note, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Toy, tell the people what you do and tell the people how they can find you.
Damn.
I'm a ghost. Y'all can't find me.
You a what?
Ghost.
You
Oh, you're a ghost. So you don't do anything, but you just walk through doors.
So Toy is a since she ain't gonna say it, I'll tell it for you. She is a fitness trainer. She trained, and she's
And a
also,
cop.
Yep,
course.
and she's also in the process of opening up a facility called SAFE, which stands for Streets Aren't for Everyone. So she wants to open it up. It's gonna be like a after school program where kids can get off the street and have somewhere to come, like to play ball, football, to record records, dance class, everything that you could think of. You name it, she's trying to have in her facility. So keep her in y'all
That's
prayers,
nice.
y'all. She trying to get these kids off the street and safe.
Oh man,
Okay.
shout out to you. I feel like a lot of these kids need to understand that the sidewalk is cool. You ain't gotta be in the streets.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay on the sidewalk, stay on the porch.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
I like that.
So
The sidewalk.
we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yeah.
Check us out next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sharp.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sharp.
sir. And we appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a great 4th of July holiday weekend. And remember, keep God first in everything that you do, and He'll elevate your path.
Amen.
All
We'll
right.
do it.
We'll holler at y'all
Peace.
next week. Peace.
Black Ink 125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now.
Yeah.